it's me, Bartholomew, and I'm here with Mr. Ted for another installment of Grace Reads. Hi, Mr. Ted!
Hi, Bartholomew.
How are you doing?
It's hard to complain today.
Awesome! I'm looking forward to this book so much. What have you got for us?
This book is called The Christmas Horse and the Three Wise Men.
The Christmas horse, huh? Not the Christmas sheep?
I've never seen a saddle on a sheep before.
Oh, wow. Well, rein it in there, my friend. All right, Mr. Ted, if you're ready, let's read the book. Take it away.
Here we go. The Christmas Horse and the Three Wise Men. The journey of the three wise men following the star is here told from the point of view of the three courageous animals that carried them: Sophanad, the horse, Jamali, the camel, and Sambalo, the elephant. Now, when Jesus was born, behold, there came wise men from the east. Matthew 2:1. My master is Melchior. He is a wise man. I, Sophanad, am his favorite horse. Many years ago, a magnificent star appeared in the sky. It shone with dazzling brilliance. Melchior was puzzled by this. He sent messengers to his friends Caspar and Balthazar, asking them to come. They too were wise men of the east. I was excited to meet Caspar's camel, Jamali, and Balthazar's elephant, Sambalo. Together the wise men sought the meaning of the star. The answer was written in the ancient scriptures. A star would lead them to a miracle, a newborn king of all creation. We would meet a child chosen to save the world. The wise men made preparations to follow the star. They brought with them gifts of precious gold, divine frankincense, and sacred myrrh. Lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them. Matthew 2:9. We began our journey, always following the star. As we passed through villages, the people came and greeted our masters. They offered us fresh water and hay. The children would take turns to rub me down. They brushed my coat to a beautiful sheen. One day, a gentle breeze became a fierce wind. The sand was whipped up into a dreadful storm. Sambalo yelled to me, "Tuck your head behind my ear." With his body, he shielded me from the sand. Jamali crouched down, his legs tucked in, his eyes and nostrils firmly closed. It was many hours before the storm passed. Our quest for the infant king continued. We crossed mountains covered in snow. We descended into valleys of rock. "Step aside," Sambalo said. "Here it is my turn to help." Then he moved great boulders that blocked our path. Slowly we journeyed on, following the star. At last we reached a river. The current was so strong, crossing seemed impossible. Our masters guided us along the bank. They hoped to find a quieter place to cross. As we turned away from the star, our path grew harder to see. I stumbled and fell to my knees. Melchior dismounted to tend to me. "You need rest," he whispered gently. The next morning we continued on, but I was still too sore to carry my master. Soon we came across a rushing river. Sambalo put his giant foot in the water. The fast current was calmed. "Follow me," he cried. I feared we would have to swim. Instead, the river became shallow and the water soothed my sore legs. I could once again carry Melchior. Next, the star led us to a sandy path. Hot desert sand. "Let my camel Jamali lead us across," Caspar declared. "The desert is his home." All around us was sand. Sometimes we thought we saw caravans of camels and merchants in the distance. Balthazar cried out to them. No reply was ever returned. Then, just as suddenly as they appeared, they disappeared. Caspar told the others that what we had seen was a mirage. Many days passed. The sand was in our eyes and ears. It coated our tongues. Do not despair, I said to my companions Cymbalo and Gamali. We shall find a way. Eventually we arrived at an oasis. It was a beautiful place. Palm trees heavy with sweet fruit and water that was cool and fresh. I nibbled fresh grass and slept in the shadows of the date palms. When we were rested, we continued on our journey. Day and night we progressed, leaving the desert behind us. Our trail led us through more towns and villages. Then we came to a city with a fine palace. Our masters thought the newborn king might be there. But the star guided us to another place, not a palace, but a humble stable. They saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Matthew 2:11. A man greeted our masters at the door. Inside there was a soft glow and the smell of sweet hay. A mother knelt over her baby in a manger. They were surrounded by animals. Never had I felt such peace and tranquility. I bowed my head towards the holy child. My master Melchior presented his gift of gold. Balthazar followed with frankincense and Caspar with myrrh. But I knew we received the greatest gift of all. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. Isaiah 9:16. And thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins. Matthew 2:21. They departed into their own country another way. Matthew 2:12. The children in the village greeted us goodbye. As we began our journey home, I saw the bright star slowly fade. It then vanished from the sky. Though nothing was said, each of us knew that we had witnessed a great miracle, the first Christmas.
That was amazing! Wow! Thank you so much, Mr. Ted. That was a great book. Did you have a favorite part?
I thought the whole thing was great. It was a beautiful book, and I was so happy to read it for everyone. And the thing that I learned from it was that these wise men 2,000 years ago were following Jesus, and we can all follow Jesus now, but we know we don't have to go around the world on a journey on an elephant or a horse
or a
camel,
sheep,
or especially a sheep. Again, hard to saddle a sheep in order to follow Jesus.
That's awesome.
Because we can do it ourselves, and I learned from the book that sometimes when you're on that journey, even when you're not traveling, you're still on a journey, and sometimes it takes friends to help, and in the book they helped each other through some struggles,
Yes.
and the journey was very important, and it was just as important as where they got at the end.
That is a great insight. Thank you so much, Mr. Ted. That was awesome, kids. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you soon.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
I just want to give a shout out to the author and the publisher of this book for giving us permission to share it with you today. Thank you!